It's like, come on, Chad.
What's that?
We didn't see it on the radio.
Yeah, right.
You have cataract surgery?
Do I have cataract surgery? Not today.
Cataract, that's electric man.
Okay, Chad.
Yes.
We'll call tonight's meeting of Boyd City Council to order. Mandy, would you take a roll call, please?
Tony Gingler,
Yes.
Raymond Pronto,
Present.
Kent Miller,
Present.
Lee McMillan,
Here.
Matt Audie,
Here.
Lloyd Luttrell,
Present.
Andrew Graybon.
Present. Thank you. You stand with me for the invocation. Heavenly Father, be with us tonight as we perform the business of our city and welcoming our new city administrator and his family to join him soon. Be with us as we move forward with the success that our community continues to have with our children in the schools, with their athletics and their academics. We are so blessed, and we know that this is all because of you. Be with us as with our police department and as they protect us, and with our servicemen and women as they serve here and abroad to keep us safe and let us have the freedoms that we're able to enjoy in our great country. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, Jason, welcome to your first council meeting officially with us this evening. And it's going to be bittersweet that this is kind of our last meeting with Jay also. It's
Well, tonight you get 2 for 1.
Yeah. About time we got a break. But, Jay, we appreciate what you've done for us these last few months, and kind of having your hands on the controls of the city and just taking very good care of us and our staff and our employees. And it's been a fun ride, and it is very much appreciated. And again, thank you. And we know that you'll help Jason if he needs it, and you help us bring in a fine young individual to our community.
Thank you.
Andrew, do you have anything at this time?
Just had a few people commenting they're happy to see the progress on 14. We're looking forward to being able to drive that way again. So we're happy to see what's going on.
Yeah, I've stuck down there a couple of times, and it's pretty impressive what's been done on it. I just haven't figured out how they're going to connect you. I have patience, so I'll wait. Thank you. Tony?
Nothing at this time.
Raymond?
I have nothing at this time, thank you.
Thank you. Lee?
Yes, sir. I had a citizen ask the other day what the real purpose was for us to have the actual stoplight down on Mill and Main, and that there would be a possibility that we did switch that over just to blinking red lights at one time. Six o'clock.
7. I think it's 7.
Yeah, they were wondering if there would be a possibility that we could just change that blinking lights throughout the day, or if there was some reason why we had to have the actual stop sign, because this particular person said that when they'd ever been there, it's very rarely that they have to wait for someone to cross the street. So, just something I said, I will bring it up to city council. Thinks about that.
When I'm in a hurry, I like that blinker line.
I think this person was getting at too.
Yeah.
Is there really enough pedestrian traffic down there to warrant having, the green, yellow, red versus could we just go to the flash?
As a 4-way stop.
Right.
Okay. Well, I think we'll take that under advisement. Jay, it's Jay and Jason.
Yeah, I think so.
The 2 J's. Okay. Matt?
I was just gonna say that it's one of those nice times of year when the Boyd Trojans are undefeated, the Boyd Buccaneers are undefeated, KU's undefeated football-wise. It's a great time of year. I love football.
Yeah, it is a but I mean, I think both of our volleyball teams have been doing extremely well too. So, I mean, it's like, there's a lot of good things happening to boys. We kind of come to expect that, you know, our kids are used to having success, and I think success breeds upon success, so. Good comment. Wood?
I just had one thing, the kiosk at the cemetery, will that ever have anything in it showing where the
Yeah,
lots and things
we
are?
will, it's just that we got it up and then we got into our busy time. And we just are busy.
I just happened to see some people wandering around out in the cemetery yesterday looking for a grave, it looked like, and I happened to notice when I came back by that there wasn't anything in there, so I thought I'd ask. Thank you.
Thanks, Lloyd. Katie, do you have anything at this time?
No, not at this time, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. Jay?
Last week I had a question about the engineering study for the water treatment for Trek. I talked to John Bremer Friday and learned that they've been dragging their feet. No, not really.
You're fired.
John said they had been actually going a little slow on it, but within 90 days they will have a complete report too. And so I think we lit a bit of a fire under it, and it's moving along.
Good, thank you. It's a big project. We want to keep moving on that one for sure. Next item on the agenda this evening is the consent agenda for the August 16th council meetings, August 10th special council meeting, and August 29th special county meeting, and appropriations 9A.
Mr. Mayor, I move we pass the consent agenda as presented.
Been moved by Councilman Audi that we approve the consent agenda in its entirety as presented, and that was seconded by Councilman Graybon. Any further discussion? No further discussion. Lloyd?
Just had one question on the appropriation ordinance, page 7. You have Rolling Hills Electric, $44,171 for electric service at the airport.
Yeah, when they were doing the construction there, they needed to move some lines.
Burying the line.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they're also going to, Alfred Benish is going to do an amendment to our current grant with FAA to get this reimbursed
Oh, okay.
through the 90-10%.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? No further discussion. Mandy, would you take a roll call vote, please?
McMillan,
Yes.
Gingler,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Audi,
Yes.
Graybon,
Yes.
Latrell,
Yes.
Ponta.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Next item on the agenda this evening is ordinance 2191. Vehicle impound fee.
No, I don't have anything. A while back, a few years ago, we passed this impound ordinance. At the time, we set the daily storage fee at $10. Chief is recommending we increase that to $25. That is what the county charges. I think he's heard several comments that $10 is pretty cheap. So that's his recommendation.
So, been moved by Councilman Graybon that we approve ordinance 2191 vehicle impound fee increase to $25 a day. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Ponto. Any further discussion? Mandy, would you take a roll call on that, please?
Latrell,
Yes.
Ponto,
Yes.
Gingler,
Yes.
Graybon,
Yes.
Audi,
Yes.
McMillan,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is ordinance 2192, Uniform Public Offense Code. Any comments or questions for staff? No comments or questions, entertain a motion to approve. Who said it for? I'll give it to Raymond. He's a little slow, but anyway. It's been made by Councilman Ponce that we approve ordinance 2192, Uniform Public Defense Code. I have a second. Second by Councilman Miller. Any further discussion?
What are the big changes this year?
To be honest, I haven't even seen these new books yet, so I'll have to get back to you on that. Mandy's got them in her office. So they have not been distributed just yet.
You know when you break one.
I can guarantee you on the traffic one, there are always DUI changes. But this particular, the Uniform Public Defense, probably nothing major.
Okay, thank you. Manny, would you take a roll call vote, please?
McMillan,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Ponto,
Yes.
Kingler,
Yes.
Graybon,
Yes.
Latrell,
Yes.
Audi.
Yes.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is ordinance 2193, standard traffic ordinances. Any questions? Questions, entertain a motion for approval. Been moved by Councilor Gaylor that we approve ordinance 2193, standard traffic ordinance. I have a second by Councilman Miller. Any further discussion? No further discussion. Those in favor signify by saying, excuse me, Mandy, take a roll. I'll just
Latrell?
speed it up.
Yes.
Richard? Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's see, Latrell,
Yes.
Audi,
Yes.
Graybon,
Yes.
Gingler,
Yes.
Ponto,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
McMillan.
Yes. Richardson.
Pardon?
He abstained, okay.
Probably a twilight zone there. Moving on this evening, on the agenda is, under formal actions, is the city administrator contract with Jason Raby. Questions or comments? If none, I entertain a motion to accept. Been moved by Councilman Miller that we accept the city administrator's contract with Jason Raby. Second by Councilman Graybon. Is there any further discussion? No further discussion. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Next item on the agenda this evening is a trencher bid. For the amount of $57,709 from Vermeer Great Plains. Any questions for staff on this?
That's my only question to you, was that each of the lending institutions given an opportunity?
No, I just checked with Summon Valley. They go for, he told me how they do it. They go for municipal bonds to back these. So it's a cheaper rate for us, is what. And it's not firm, it's just an option.
Yeah, well, we need a resolution and everything to do financing, so.
Yeah, I was thinking the next time around, if the purchase was approved, and then once we get ready to pick it up and stuff, they will need a resolution for it.
So does the resolution need to have us choosing a 3-year or 5-year, or is that later?
That's later. But these were just kind of options, because we can always outright pay for it, but it's really good
How long
interest
is
rates.
that price good for?
Well, it's probably good for at least 30 days.
Yes. And so we'll have that back for the resolution at the next council. Entertain a motion to approve the trencher boring machine for $158,724.
So moved.
Been moved by Councilman Ponto that we approve the trencher boring machine from Vermeer Great Plains. Have a a second? Second by Councilman McMillan. Any further discussion? No further discussion. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Next item on the agenda is a heavy-duty car truck lift from Central Nebraska Distribution in the amount of $14,664. Is there any questions for staff?
Where's this going to be placed at?
It'll be down at the electric plant.
Power plant.
At the power plant.
plant?
Yes.
In the little building.
Right.
Up there where it used to be.
Thank you. It's been, the motion is made for approval from Councilman Hottie for a car and truck lift in the amount of $14,664 from Nebraska Distribution. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman McMillan. Any further discussion? Lloyd?
Well, is there enough room in that building height-wise to lift a truck in there?
It's gonna lift it up enough they can get under it. You may not be able to walk under it, but you don't have to crawl either.
Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is the voting delegates for the League of the Kansas Municipalities Annual Conference.
I'd just like to say, since we got so many new council members, this is a really good opportunity to go to the League of Kansas Municipalities and meet fellow city councilors and kind of learn the ropes from other people who learn the ropes at the same time. I just like to encourage people to go to this.
I'd just like to say I'd love to go, except for the fact I had previous engagement for that weekend, unfortunately. So I'd have to respectfully decline if I would have.
Oh, thank you. It is good. It's not have the same issues. Fall's a tough time for a lot of us in agriculture to make it down to the meeting, unfortunately. Is there anyone interested? No?
What is the date of the LCAN?
8, 9, and 10.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
If no one else wants to go, I've been to it before, but I'm more than happy to go again.
That's good. Anyone else? Okay. Is this something we can get back to you? Do we have to vote on this? Or, okay.
September 16th.
Yeah, they want it back by the 16th. It's just on the voting delegates, and honestly, it's really not that big of a deal. On Monday, on the closing of their meeting on Monday afternoon, they just kind of do a thing of their minutes from the year before. And it's really a routine thing, to be honest with you. But the actual conference is usually pretty decent.
Put you in there and then if, it doesn't work out. I put in place Matt Audie as the two voting delegates for represent the city of Beloit at the League of Municipalities. Entertaining motions.
Do we do the alternates at the same time? Do we do the alternates at the same time?
Yeah. I just figured one of those two would be the alternate.
Well, don't we have to
We
have
need
two
four
and two?
altogether. You need four.
Yeah,
So
two,
we can
two.
send city staff, like,
Yeah.
usually we send city administrator and somebody else.
I plan on going. So you guys could do the, Jason could be an alternate, and who from the staff? Is Mandy going?
I wasn't planning on it, but I probably could.
Okay. Okay, I'll put in the alternates, Jason Raby and Pete Lewis.
I usually go to the attorney one, but I'm not sure.
Have a motion to that? Motion by Councilman Graybon that the voting delegates will be Matt Audie and Ken Miller, and our alternates will be Jason Raby and Pete Lewis. Have a second?
Yeah, I'm not I'm not going. I usually go to the attorney one on Friday, but I'm not going for the 3-day.
Okay. We'll go back to that one.
Sorry. I know
Imagine
for
we
sure.
go Mandy. Yeah, Mandy. We'll see Mandy if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And, Mandy, a little minute.
Is that pronounced
second?
his or Rod?
Okay, seconded by Councilman Gainwell. Any further discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries. Before we go into the, for a closed session, got a little miscommunication, but Terry Bailey would like to just take a moment on a Recovery Month proclamation.
I'd stand up, but I have arthritis in my spine and sometimes it makes it hard. Y'all remember when Sharon Treaster and Kathy Webster was on the Pawnee Mental Health Board of Directors, and Sharon passed away some time ago, and they never could find someone to fill a position, kind of like the fourth board here. And so a few months ago, I agreed to do that. And Pawnee Mental Health has declared September as Recovery Month, and most of us know that. I have a short thing I'm going to read. I could stand up, but pretty soon I sound like Mark Twain and get so far off the topic I never get back, and then nobody wants to hear that. So I'm going to read this and a little bit of the proclamation, and you can get it signed, and we're all for getting better. Like that, you go forward and you get whacked and you kind of back up and you... A really smart man once told me, life is similar to the polka, 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Since that time, my observations have proved him to be correct. Our professional lives are filled with advances as we learn and grow. As up the ladder we climb, then hard times strike. Our company is downsized, economic hardships lead businesses to cut back, jobs are lost, and sometimes changes in technology and modernization result in good-paying jobs disappearing. And we can all remember when the youth center closed, and a lot of good jobs disappeared. We move forward and then we fall back. It's part of life. What a person does when setbacks occur is a true measure of a person. It is possible to drown in a ditch in an inch of water if the person lies there face down and doesn't try to get up. Pawnee Mental Health is celebrating the month of September as Recovery Month. They understand that when someone is injured physically or psychologically, they need professional treatment, time to heal and to recover, and then an opportunity to get back into the game. Local city and government and county governments bodies have been asked to sign proclamations naming September as Recovery Month in Beloit and Mitchell County. The proclamation reads in part, whereas it is critical to educate our policymakers, friends and family members, healthcare providers, and businesses that substance use and mental disorders are treatable and people should seek assistance for these conditions with the same urgency as they would of other health emergencies. And whereas substance abuse and mental disorders are serious public health problems, and in 2015, 2.5 million people aged 12 or older received substance abuse treatment in the United States, and 34.6 million adults aged 18 or older received mental health services, according to the 2013 National Drug Survey. The underlying concept is that folks experiencing psychological distress as well are well served by seeking professional assistance, which will lead to a more positive future. After getting help and getting better, they can get back into the game.
Okay.
Exit.
Well, I have a song.
Okay, you can sign that, and then I don't know whatever you do with it, put it in a file.
Got you taken care of. Thank you for
Yeah,
bringing that to us
yeah.
this evening. Next item on the agenda this evening is closed session for non-elected personnel. I'd like a motion to include the governing body, Chief Dave Elam, City Attorney Katie Schroeder, Interim Manager Jay Newton, and new City Administrator Jason Ridley. Just call me. How long?
Yeah. National Recovery.
How long are you guys?
How long? 10?
For 10 minutes.
So moved.
Been moved by Councilman McMillan, who was that?
He's got a proclamation.
He made the motion. I seconded it.
Okay, motion by Councilman Ponto, second by Councilman. Go into closed section with the governing body. City Attorney, Interim Manager, City Administrator, Jason
Doc Bowman,
For about 10 minutes.
10 minutes is over now that you got that.